How is it going, guys? I am back here with the Raw review. I'm very sorry. I'm a little late with it. I know, well, not really. It's still not like it's a whole nother day. But whatever, let's get down to this, guys. Raw started off, it started off. It was alright. You had Ryback come out with this big, huge, ambulance truck, or whatever. Ambulance truck. And he starts, saying at WWE's Payback pay-per-view, he challenges John Cena in a ambulance match, which kind of goes with what happened last night. At first, I didn't think it was a fix. I didn't think it was a work. Now I'm starting to say, okay, it was a fix. It was a work just to plan out the next month's pay-per-view, which we can already tell. With Cena got carried on an ambulance, and now he wants an ambulance match. Whatever. I don't care. I'll see it. It's better. It's better than having Ryback and Cena go one-on-one pinfalls and all that shit. I'd rather have a stipulation thrown in there. Makes it better. So that started off the show. Ryback started saying challenging. My bad. This damn Twitter, my guys. It's happening every time I do a review on Raw. Like last week, I think it did, right? Or was that my? No, that was my prediction video on Extreme Rules. But that's how Raw started out. Then you had the first match of the night. It was Chris Jericho and Miz defeats Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett and Fandango. Just said how Jericho and Miz defeated. Shit was good. The match was good. And the next thing you know, you got, what's his name, goofing off. Fandango out there rolling around with his chick, I don't even know her name, Sunny Day. Some bullshit, but she's hot. I'll smut with that. I don't know. Match was hard. I really can't wrap my finger around if it was good or not, but whatever. They lost the match due to a figure 4 leg lock, which was applied on Wade Barrett. Of course, applied on Wade Barrett. I just said Fandango was outside the ring. By yours truly, The Miz. Okay, so then after the match, they come outside the ring. Here's Jericho. Here's Miz on each side of the ring about to attack Fandango, where Fandango is at the announcer's table. What happens then? They come up. Fandango jumps off the girl's arm and runs into the crowd. Swarms into the crowd. Jericho sits and looks at the girl. She starts smiling. I guess she has a little crush. Whatever. I guess she's just a little flirty, floozy girl. Whatever. Grabs his hand. They about to kiss, whatever, and they bend over, and then they're about to kiss, and Jericho just goes, whatever, gives her the hand and walks off, and then she's all amazed, which I thought was cool. But if I was in his shoes to make the feud better, I would have made out with her. I would have tongued the shit out of her, and then I would have just put the hand in the face and walked off, like not even like I had any feelings for her. You know what I'm trying to say? Like kind of saying she's a hoe bag. But let's get off that. Sheamus defeats Titus O'Neil. Okay match. A lot of jokes. Titus O'Neil was talking about being Irish or some bullshit. And then Sheamus won with the bro kick. Okay match. It wasn't even that long. Then Paul Heyman. This is what I was waiting for the whole entire night. His newest client. Who's going to be Paul Heyman's newest client? We find out. Paul Heyman's newest client is, I think it's Curtis Axel. His dad or somebody in his family was Mr. Perfect, which is, yours truly. And then, Kurt Hennig. And then you had, the guy, I think it was Johnny Axel, something like that. Something Axel. I know the guy, but I don't know. My mind can't wrap around right now. I'm sorry. I'm numb finding it right now. It's Twitter, man. People just keep following me on my effing other Twitter, the rap Twitter. But this is the Twitter that I put below all the time. That's my personal Twitter. The other shit's always controlled by me or mostly my manager and shit. So, this shit right here, that one below is my real deal. You want to follow that, you actually get to talk to me personally. As I'm saying, so, he says, yeah, I got this new guy, start a thing, blah, blah, and I started thinking in my head, I'm like, could it be Rob Van Dam? I started thinking, and then when I saw the lights go out, I thought it was like, oh shit, Batista. If you guys remember when he did the heel run, Batista was coming out, with the black shit and the light dimming on him. Then this cat comes out. This guy, maybe he has talent. We never checked the guy out. Everyone's going to say, well, we saw him before the Nexus. Yeah, but he barely performed. The whole nexus was wrapped around Wade Barrett, if you could tell, and Daniel Bryan wasn't even like a big deal about it. Now look at Daniel Bryan, tag champ, Wade Barrett, Intercontinental. The rest of the cats are just floozing around. So, give him a second chance, and maybe it could be something. I mean, now I think of it, it would be better if Paul Heyman picked up Mason Ryan. Actually, but nah, not really. Mason Ryan, I don't know. Just because the big guy doesn't mean shit. This guy, he actually looks like he can do something. To me, he looks like a mix, honestly, a mix between CM Punk, Triple H, and Brock Lesnar. Everyone's say how he's not even that. God damn, man. Another follower. Everyone's probably gonna say he's not even that big. How? Like, I'm not talking about the bigness. If you ever seen Brock Lesnar back in the UFC when he had the beard, that's how he looked. Like, he looked like Brock Lesnar because of the beard. Little bit of the guttish, muscleless gut, like Triple H, and his features. I don't know. It was funny. It was weird, but this thing I thought, all right, it couldn't have been Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam's already solidified as one of the greatest, one of the greats. Punk's already kind of solidified. Brock Lesnar's already solidified. And he couldn't bring up Batista out. Batista's not solidified as a great, but he is solidified in WWE already as champion. More than one time, more than one occasion, he was world champion. So, whatever. I bring this guy out. This guy does have potential, probably. We just don't know what it is. And the same thing I was thinking in my head. Everyone's booing, and everyone at home was probably be acting stupid, saying, "I wish it was this guy, this guy." If you think inside your head, same exact thing Paul Heyman said. When I brought what's his face in here? When I brought Brock Lesnar in here in 2002, everyone was probably thinking the same thing. When I brought CM Punk in here in 2006, everyone was probably thinking the same thing. You're probably thinking every now, he didn't really bring Punk in 2006. If you watch the Punk Best in the World DVD, yeah, he fucking did. Punk wouldn't even got a job in WWE. He probably wouldn't even got the push he has nowadays. Because Vince McMahon didn't want to give him a time of day because he wanted Cena to be champ, Edge, and all these other freaking fools, man. But let's check this guy out, yo. This guy's better than anyone else. You know what I'm saying? We got this guy. Now we got the Shield Tag Team and U.S. Champion, which is great on my part. I love it. All right, next match. My bad, guys. That was probably my highlight of the whole entire night. Then Triple H comes out, confronts him, blah, 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 says, "I'm coming for you, Paul Heyman." And then there's a match set for Curtis, Axel, and Triple H for tonight. We're going to get to that in a minute. Biggie Langston defeats Alberto Rio. AJ distracts the referee by throwing in Rodriguez's bucket, allows Langston to rake Del Rio in the eye, and then hit the big ending for the 3. Didn't really care for this match. It was alright. The Shield defeats Team Hell No and Kofi Kingston. That match was hot. That match I liked. That match, I was rooting for Shield all the way. You guys already know. Daniel Bryan and Kane need to break the fuck up, and Daniel Bryan needs to get back on his WWE title run, tag team or world title, not tag team, my bad, world title or WWE championship. I'll tell you right now, he has more talent than any other of these tag teams. Like, I'm an example, they put random tag teams in like Kofi Kingston or R-Truth, Kofi Kingston and Airborne, which was, my bad, Airborne, Evan Bourne, which in my mind was very stupid. And, if they're going to use him like that, honestly, I think it's the most retarded thing. He has more talent than them guys, man. He should be showcased for what he is, a main eventer. And I ain't kissing his ass, too. You can go back and watch ROH. He's actually a real professional wrestler, does not use drugs. He's a vegan, I'm not trying to say, you're not saying if you use drugs, you're not the best, because there's a lot of them that did, and they were pretty fucking good, I'm just saying he's a technical wrestler in the ring. He is good. He knows how to work the shit. He knows how to do the spots. He knows how to move the moves. Sorry this long thing. Let's get into it. Shield wins. Good. I was happy. Randy Orton defeats Jack Swagger. Guess how? Oh, RKO. Kind of looked like the same way, if you guys remember, at WrestleMania 21, I think it was, 21 for the WWE title when Cena and JBL went at it. JBL went for the clothesline to hell. Cena ducked it, and then JBL was like raggedy, and Cena called him FU'd him, which was a mark-out moment. Even if you don't like Cena, that was the highest moment in WWE right there. The way he did it, I thought the clothesline to hell was going to end it all. All right, now here we go. We got Triple H versus Curtis. Axel. There was no contest, which means Triple H dominated this match. but fell out of the ring and couldn't continue. Thought he was going to pass out. Throwing water in his face, putting a towel on him, making sure he's alright, sitting him down. He's stumbling, he's mumbling, he's falling. In my head, I said, if Curtis Axel beats Triple H here tonight, to me, this guy has a big, huge career ahead of him. He has Heyman's pushing him in the backstage. You got Triple H, which is CEO, which is, his father-in-law is Vince McMahon. He lets this guy that just came there tonight, which is not a debut of him, but it's like a rebirth of this guy. Win against Triple H, that would have been like a holy shit moment. But Triple H couldn't continue. Then at the same time, I thought if Triple H beat him, it's burying the guy already. And then I started thinking this is a good time for CM Punk to come back and interfere in the match and beat the hell out of Triple H to protect Paul Heyman. But then I'm like, now they're burying the guy completely, and the guy's not even going to remember to get in that feud. So, I don't know. There's no contest to that. The Raw, I rate it maybe 6.5, 7. Some moments I liked, some moments I didn't. We'll see what happens next week, guys. And this Friday, we're going to see who is going to be the U.S. champion. Is Dean Ambrose going to retain, or is Kofi Kingston become new champion once again? We'll see on Friday. I ain't watching that shit, but I'm going to check out the spoilers on Tuesday, and I'm going to maybe make a review on it. So watch out for that. Thank you guys. Subscribe, like this video, follow me below on Twitter, and comment below on your thoughts on this Raw and Paul Heyman's new client. Alright, peace out, guys.